Hamjambo. Hello friends. Welcome to today's Swahili lesson. Jina langu ni Jacinta. My name is Jacinta. I teach Swahili. You can find me on italki.com for full Swahili lessons. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about classroom vocabulary. Are you curious to know some of the vocabularies used in class? So stay tuned and let's talk about some of the vocabularies, a few of them that you can use while in a class setup. If you're new to this channel, you are much welcome. If you've not subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button and watch new videos that I upload about Swahili. If you have not watched my previous videos, kindly do so. Karibuni, you're much welcome. Let's get started. So these are some of the vocabularies used when you are in a class. The first one, rudia. Rudia. The word is rudia. 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 That's the pronunciation. So the word rudia means repeat. So maybe you are in a class, you didn't get what the teacher said. You can say, kindly repeat. Tafadhali rudia. Please repeat. So the word please is tafadhali. You don't just go ahead and say rudia. No, that will sound a little, not appropriate. So the best way to say it, you can say tafadhali rudia. Please repeat. So that is if you didn't get a concept well. Tafadhali rudia. Please repeat. Yes, so that's the first vocabulary to use. The second one, mwalimu. 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 Mwalimu simply means teacher. Teacher. Mwalimu. Teacher. Mwalimu. I am a teacher. I am mwalimu. Mimi ni mwalimu. I am a teacher. The third one, professor. So this one is slightly same pronunciation as English. It's just that the spelling is different. So if you say in Swahili, you pronounce it as professor. Professor. In English, professor. Yeah. So the spelling is different. Here, you just read it. Professor in Swahili. Professor in English. The fourth vocabulary is mwanafunzi. Mwanafunzi. Mwanafunzi is student. So teacher, we say mwalimu. And for student, we say mwanafunzi. Mwanafunzi. Mwalimu, teacher, mwanafunzi, student. Let's move on to the fifth vocabulary. Jibu. 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 So jibu means answer or respond. Jibu. Jibu. So maybe a student said, mwanafunzi said, I want to answer, and the teacher will go ahead and say, jibu, or respond. So the word is jibu. Jibu is a response, can be a response. A response that you give to a question asked, or an answer. Let's move to the sixth one. Uliza. Ask. uliza. So the word is uliza. Uliza. Uliza means ask. So maybe you have a question you want to ask. The teacher will go ahead and say, uliza, ask. So the word ask is uliza in Swahili. Uliza. Okay, so the seventh one, we're going to see how you say, do you understand? I've been teaching, and then I want to know if my student or if my students understand whatever I'm teaching them. So if it's one student, I will ask, unaelewa? Question mark. Unaelewa? Unaelewa? Do you understand? Unaelewa? Do you understand? So this particular word, elewa, means understand. Elewa. It's a verb. Elewa. Understand. So if I go ahead and ask, unaelewa. So this first part, means you, the person I'm asking. So unaelewa, do you understand? Do you understand? Yes. Do you understand? Unaelewa. So this is if you're asking only one person. But if you're having many students, let's say 2, 3, or more students, you're going to use a different phrase for that. Mnaelewa. Mnaelewa. So you see the difference. If it's one person, unaelewa. But if 2 or more people, mnaelewa. So do you all understand? Question. Do you all understand? So this is when you're asking a group of students, or maybe there are 2. So that will be mnaelewa. Mnaelewa. Do you all understand? And then our next vocabulary is ndio. Ndio. So this one is when you're saying yes. In any case you want to respond yes, you say ndio in Swahili. So let me break it for you. We have ndio. 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 Yes. Ndio. And then next we have the last one for today. Hapana. Hapana. So hapana means no. So in this particular case, we have 2 different words which can mean no. So you can use either of them. The first one, you can say hapana to mean no. You can also say la, just la. Interesting, right? A very simple 2-letter word which means no in Swahili. So some people would say hapana to mean no, and some people would say la, which also means no. So there is no much difference, just that 2 different words meaning the same thing. I know it happens, right? So you can say hapana, or you can say la when you want to say no. But for yes, we only have ndio, which is commonly used. Ndio. Ndio. Yes. So let's go through the vocabularies one more time for your better understanding. So the first one, rudia. Rudia. Repeat. The second one, mwalimu. Mwalimu. Teacher. The third one, professor. 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 The fourth one, mwanafunzi. Mwanafunzi. A student. 1. So actually, if there are many students, let me just add you would say wanafunzi. So wanafunzi is the plural for mwanafunzi. So if it's one student, you say mwanafunzi. If there are many students, you say wanafunzi. So if it's one mwanafunzi, two or more, you say wanafunzi, students. Okay? And then the third one, jibu, answer. Jibu. So jibu is answer or respond, or a response given. We say jibu. And then uliza. So I have a question I want to ask. Uliza, ask. The person will say ask, uliza. And then I go ahead and ask. So the word ask is uliza in Swahili. Unaelewa, do you understand? It's very important to know how to say this word in a class setup. Unaelewa, because sometimes you can be teaching and you're not sure if the particular concept you're teaching is being understood. So you have to ask, like I do ask in my class, unaelewa, do you understand? Yeah, so that one helps you to engage with the student to make sure the student understands whatever you're teaching. If you're asking one student, you say, unaelewa, unaelewa, do you understand? And if you have two or more students, mnaelewa, mnaelewa, mnaelewa. Do you all understand? Do you all understand? And then, ndio, yes. Ndio, yes. And then we have hapana or la for no. Hapana, la. Hapana, la, which means no. So you can only use one, either la or hapana, but you cannot use both at the same time. So these are the few vocabularies that are very important in a class setup in Swahili language. Thank you so much for watching. It's been interesting and I hope mnaelewa. You all understand. Thank you. See you next time. Kwaheri.